Hello guys. Welcome back to another video. In today's video we are narrating Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So let's start the video. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is a fantasy novel written by British author J.K. Rowling and the seventh and final novel of the Harry Potter series. It was released on the 21st of July 2007 in the United Kingdom by Bloomsbury Publishing, in the United States by Scholastic, and in Canada by Raincoast Books. The novel chronicles the events directly following Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, 2005, and the final confrontation between the wizards Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort. Following Albus Dumbledore's death, Voldemort consolidates support and power, including attempting to take control of the Ministry of Magic. Meanwhile, Harry is about to turn 17, at which time he will lose the protection of his home. Members of the Order of the Phoenix explain the situation to the Dursleys and move them to a new location for protection. Using several of Harry's peers and friends as decoys, the Order plans to move Harry to the Burrow under protection, by flying him there. However, the Death Eaters have been tipped off about this plan, and the group is attacked upon departure. In the ensuing battle, Mad-Eye, Moody and Hedwig are killed and George Weasley severely wounded. Voldemort himself arrives to kill Harry, but Harry's wand fends him off on its own. At the Burrow, Harry, Ron, and Hermione make preparations to abandon Hogwarts and hunt down Voldemort's 4 remaining Horcruxes, but have few clues as to their identities and locations. They also inherit strange bequests from among Dumbledore's possessions, a golden snitch for Harry, a Deluminator for Ron, and a book of short tales collectively called The Tales of Beedle the Bard for Hermione. They are also bequeathed the sword of Hogwarts co-founder Godric Gryffindor, which they learn has the power to destroy Horcruxes, but the Ministry prevents them from receiving it. During Bill Weasley and Fleur Delacour's wedding, the Ministry of Magic falls to Voldemort, and the wedding is attacked by Death Eaters. Harry, Ron, and Hermione flee to 12 Grimmauld Place in London, the family home of Sirius Black that Harry inherited a year before. Harry realizes that Sirius's late brother Regulus was the person who had stolen the real Horcrux locket, and had hid it in the Black House, where it was stolen by the criminal and Order associate Mundungus Fletcher. With the help of his house elf creature, the trio locate Fletcher, who had since had the locket taken from him by Dolores Umbridge, a Ministry official and Harry's old nemesis. Harry, Ron and Hermione infiltrate the Ministry of Magic and successfully steal the locket from Umbridge, but, as they escape, Ron is injured and the Grimmauld Place safe house is compromised, forcing the three to hide out in the Forest of Dean. There, with no way to destroy the Horcrux locket and no further leads, they pass many weeks on the run, living in fear and hearing little news from the outside world. The piece of Voldemort's soul within the locket exerts a negative emotional influence on all of them, especially Ron. His injury, fears for his family, and existing insecurities are amplified, leading him to abandon Harry and Hermione. Harry and Hermione continue the quest for the Horcruxes, discovering more about Dumbledore's past, including the death of Dumbledore's younger sister and his connection to the dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald. They travel to Godric's Hollow, Harry's birthplace, and meet the elderly magical historian Bathilda Bagshot. However, they discover that the real Bathilda has been killed, instead being Nagini in disguise. The snake attacks, and they barely escape, but Harry's wand is damaged beyond repair in the fight. One day, a mysterious silver doe Patronus guides Harry to a bomb containing the sword of Godric Gryffindor. When Harry tries to recover the sword, the locket Horcrux tries to kill him. Ron, who was guided back to Harry and Hermione by the Deluminator, saves him and destroys the locket using the sword. Reading Dumbledore's book, Hermione identifies a symbol also worn at Bill and Fleur's wedding by Xenophilius Lovegood, the father of fellow Hogwarts student Luna Lovegood. They visit Xenophilius and are told the symbol represents the mythical Deathly Hallows, 3 objects from an old fairy tale titled The Tale of the Three Brothers, the Elder Wand, an unbeatable wand, the Resurrection Stone, which is able to summon the dead, and an infallible invisibility cloak. After noticing inconsistencies in his behavior, however, the trio realize that Xenophilius is stalling to allow Death Eaters to catch Harry, in exchange for his daughter Luna's freedom. After a near miss, the three reflect on what they learned. Although Ron and Hermione are skeptical, Harry believes the Hallows are real and suspects Voldemort is hunting the Elder Wand, believing it to be in Dumbledore's possession after he defeated Grindelwald. The description of the third Hallow also matches that of his own inherited invisibility cloak. and he believes the snitch given to him by Dumbledore contains the Resurrection Stone. The trio are captured by Snatchers and taken to Malfoy Manor. Ron and Harry are imprisoned, and Bellatrix tortures Hermione, believing they stole Gryffindor's sword from her vault at Gringotts. With the help of Dobby the house elf, they escape to Bill and Fleur's house along with fellow prisoners Luna Lovegood, Wandmaker Mr. Ollivander, Dean Thomas, and the Goblin Griphook. During the escape, Peter Pettigrew is strangled by his silver hand after a brief moment of mercy towards Harry, and Dobby is killed by Bellatrix. At Bill and Fleur's, they devise a plan to break into Bellatrix's vault at Gringotts, believing another Horcrux to be hidden there. While there, Harry has a vision of Voldemort breaking open Dumbledore's tomb and stealing the Elder Wand, confirming his suspicions. With Griphook's help, they succeed in breaking in, retrieving Hufflepuff's golden cup, and escape on a dragon that was guarding Bellatrix's vault. In the chaos, Griphook steals the sword of Gryffindor from them. Harry has another vision of Voldemort, in which he is informed of the heist. Enraged, Voldemort decides to check on and protect his Horcruxes, accidentally revealing that the unidentified Horcrux is at Hogwarts. They enter the school through a secret entrance in the Hogshead, a bar in Hogsmeade owned by Dumbledore's brother Aberforth. While searching for the Horcrux, which he suspects to be an artifact of Ravenclaw, Harry accidentally alerts Voldemort to his presence at the school. Voldemort immediately plots an assault on Hogwarts, so the teachers mobilize the student body to defend the school and buy Harry time to locate the Horcrux. Meanwhile, Ron and Hermione destroy Hufflepuff's cup with basilisk fangs taken from the Chamber of Secrets as Voldemort and his army besiege the castle. Speaking with the ghost of Rowena Ravenclaw's daughter, Harry confirms that the Horcrux is Ravenclaw's lost diadem, which he recalls as being hidden in the Room of Requirement. The trio find the diadem, but are ambushed by Draco Malfoy and his friends Crabbe and Goyle. Crabbe tries to kill them using Fiend Fire, a cursed fire, but is unable to control it. The fire destroys the diadem and kills Crabbe. Meanwhile, many are killed in the Battle of Hogwarts, including Remus Lupin, Nymphadora Tonks, Colin Creevey, and Fred Weasley. In his encampment, Voldemort feels the Elder Wand is not performing as he expected. Reasoning that Snape, having killed Dumbledore, is the true owner of the Elder Wand, Voldemort murders Snape. Harry arrives as Snape is dying, and Snape passes him memories to view in the pensive. They reveal Snape had a lifelong love for Harry's mother, and despite hating Harry's father, he agreed at Dumbledore's request to act as a double agent against Voldemort. He had been watching over the trio as they searched for the Horcruxes, conjuring the Do Patronus. It is also revealed that Dumbledore was dying after mishandling the Ring Horcrux, and his murder by Snape was planned to prove Snape's allegiance to Voldemort. The memories also explain that Harry himself is a Horcrux, unbeknownst to Voldemort, and that he must die at Voldemort's hands if Voldemort is to become mortal. Harry accepts his death and gives himself up to Voldemort, telling Neville Longbottom that Voldemort's Snake Nagini, another Horcrux, must be killed. On the way, he manages to open the snitch and briefly uses the Resurrection Stone within to seek comfort and courage from his dead loved ones, before losing it as he meets Voldemort. Harry does not defend himself as Voldemort uses the killing curse on him. Harry awakens in a dreamlike location resembling King's Cross Station and is greeted by Dumbledore. He explains that Voldemort's original killing curse left a fragment of Voldemort's soul in Harry, which caused the connection they felt and made Harry an unintended Horcrux. The fragment had been destroyed by the killing curse, allowing Harry the choice to return to life or to go on. Dumbledore also admits some of his mysterious history, in which his friendship with Gellert Grindelwald resulted in the murder of his younger sister Ariana and estrangement from Aberforth. Harry chooses to return to life and feigns death. Voldemort calls for a truce at Hogwarts and displays Harry's body, offering to spare the defenders if they surrender. Neville, however, pulls the sword of Gryffindor out of the sorting hat and uses it to behead Nagini, rendering Voldemort mortal. Harry hides under his cloak as the battle resumes. In a final onslaught, Bellatrix is killed by Molly Weasley, and Harry reveals himself to Voldemort. He explains to Voldemort the Elder Wand's loyalty transfers upon the defeat, not necessarily the killing, of its previous master. Harry also reveals that Snape had never been the Elder Wand's master, because Draco Malfoy had disarmed Dumbledore before Snape killed him. Having disarmed Draco at Malfoy Manor weeks prior, Harry is now the master of the Elder Wand. Voldemort attempts one final killing curse on Harry, but the Elder Wand refuses to act against its master and the spell rebounds, killing Voldemort. Harry uses the Elder Wand to repair his original wand, intending to return the Elder Wand to Dumbledore's tomb, where its power will vanish if Harry dies undefeated. He also plans to keep his invisibility cloak, while allowing the Resurrection Stone to remain lost in the forest. The Wizarding World returns to peace once more. Thank you guys for watching this video. More videos coming soon. See you all on another video. Goodbye.